The story begins high above the forest, in a massive ancient tree where a kingdom of monkeys lives in peace. Today is special. The queen is giving birth. Inside the tree, the king smiles as he holds a strong, healthy newborn. He names him Vanya, the future king. But then his advisor, Vladimir, reveals a second baby. This one is tiny, weak, barely holding on to life. The witch steps forward and whispers cruel words. The child is a mistake. He will never survive. The tribe will never accept him as king. By tradition, the firstborn should rule. But the king cannot imagine this fragile child on the throne. With the queen asleep, he makes a painful choice and orders Vladimir to get rid of the weak infant. Outside the tree, Vladimir tries to feed the baby to a wolf, but the baby grips his finger, innocent and desperate. For a moment, Vladimir hesitates until the baby slips from his hand. Just before the wolf can strike, a monkey named Ian dives in and saves him. Ian tries to leave the child behind, but the baby clings to him, crying, injured, helpless. Slowly, Ian's heart softens. He takes the child and raises him in exile, naming him Edward. Years pass. Edward grows up brilliant but physically weak, with one injured arm. Still, his mind is sharp. He invents tools, solves problems, and sees the world differently. One day, they hear the drums of the Cocoa Ball Games, the kingdom's greatest event. Edward begs to go. Ian is terrified. They were banished long ago. But Edward insists. They sneak in. Vanya, now grown strong and proud, dominates the game. The crowd cheers. But when the ball rolls away and gets stuck, Edward steps forward. Using a sticky substance he invented, he retrieves it effortlessly. The crowd is stunned. Vladimir and the witch notice something chilling. Edward's foot bears the same mark as the king's firstborn. The truth hits them. Edward is the real heir. Fear spreads, chaos erupts, and Edward and Ian escape. Soon, Edward is summoned to the king. Inside the court, Edward amazes everyone with his inventions, turning water into a mirror, building a throne that lets the king see his entire kingdom. But the witch attacks, summoning insects. In the confusion, Edward accidentally knocks the king off a ledge. Though the king survives, Vanya seizes the moment and pushes Edward from the great tree. Everyone believes Edward is dead. Below the tree, injured and alone, Edward discovers something incredible. He can stand. He can walk on two legs. As wolves chase him, Edward runs across the land, unknowingly leading danger back to the tree. Rhinos charge. The kingdom is destroyed. The king leaps forward to save Edward, taking the final blow himself. Dying, he looks at Edward with regret. You are my son, and I failed you. The king dies. Vanya denies the truth and claims the throne, while Edward stands alone, exiled, betrayed, but changed forever. Because sometimes, the one cast aside is the one meant to change everything.